If your loved one needs help for substance use disorder, making that first phone call can be a scary thing. One great place to start is the Alcohol Drug Council of North Carolina. Today, we'll meet some folks over at ADCNC, learn about that group, and hopefully make it a little easier to pick up that phone. 800-688-4232.
Alcohol Drug Council of North Carolina, this is Tisha. Can I help you?
This is Danny.
Alcohol Drug Council, this is Lynn. How can I help you? No, I don't need your last name. So what I'll do is I'll just gather some information.
That'll give me a good picture of what's going on, and that way I can get you out to the right spot.
When a person discovers that themselves or their loved one is in need of services for substance use disorder, that can be a very almost scary time for them. Calling ADCNC does not have to be a scary thing.
A lot of times people are in distress and they're calling and they're in panic mode. Sometimes it's a parent looking for treatment for a child who's just overdosed. Sometimes it's the person who's actively using while we're on the phone. Sometimes kids call for their parents. It's scary.
First of all, they don't think there's any help. Second, they don't know what to do.
We make it our business to try to make them as comfortable as possible on that call.
We operate an information and referral hotline for any North Carolina citizen that is seeking services for substance use disorder. That can be anything from detox to inpatient treatment, residential treatment, intensive outpatient. Somebody may be in search of a recovery home to maintain their long-term recovery, or they could just simply want to know where a mutual aid group meeting is in their community.
And we should be able to get them help without or with insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, whatever the case may be. We will help them.
Most of the time the women are very upset. They have it coming from all different ways. And maybe their family is upset with them, the providers, they're upset with themselves. So you don't want to give that same feeling back to them. They're already feeling bad. You don't want to make them feel worse.
We are not taking any identifying information, so we won't be sending CPS to their house to get their children or the police to their house to pick them up or anything like that.
We just want to be able to make sure that we connect you to all the services that we can, and that's why we're asking you. It's not about why don't you do it this way. It's about me letting you know that there are other ways if you don't feel comfortable.
There's no judgment here. We're not forcing one particular pathway to recovery down anyone's throat. We embrace multiple pathways to recovery, whether that's medication assistance, faith-based, smart recovery, celebrate recovery, you name it. Whatever is going to help that individual, that's what we want to get them connected with.
A lot of times some people are embarrassed to talk about what is going on in their life, the type of substances that they may be using, or whether or not they just came out of treatment and they need to return. And that's a lot of times when we can use our own background to let them know that it's okay. That the important thing is that they're reaching out then and that they're not being judged by us.
My staff, not only are they in recovery themselves, but they've been on the other end of that phone. At some point in time, every last one of us that work here has had to make that telephone call and ask for help.
And we all understand. So that's why I think we're kind of unique that way.
Whatever it is that you need, we're just here to help. There's absolutely no judgment from ADCNC. All we want to do is connect you to whatever is going to help you find long-term recovery.